Hello and welcome back to Strictly Between Us, RadioTimes.com's Strictly Come Dancing companion show. This is part 2 of week 5's breakdown. In this episode we'll be talking about who we think will be at the top of the leaderboard and who may be sinking down to the bottom. Now, Minnie, who do you think is going to do really, really well on Saturday?
I think Fleur and Vito are a shoo-in for the top here. We've seen her kind of struggle a little bit. Her storyline was the kind of, not as good as people were hoping she was going to be, and I think she struggled a little bit with that. She's maybe given some dances that are a little bit unfair on her, that kind of thing. But she's now got a jive to ABBA's Waterloo. She's celebrating all things Eurovision because we are Strictly's marking the BBC centenary this week. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to suit her personality to a T. She's going to have all the retraction that Craig wants. The kicks and flicks are going to be sharp. I just think she's going to top the leaderboard, undoubtedly. That's just where I think this is going.
Yeah, 100%. We know she's full of energy. We know she's light on her feet, and they're the two things you need for a successful jive.
Absolutely.
And jives are always entertaining, but when you put them to ABBA's Waterloo, I feel like you can't. It would have to go horribly wrong in order to do badly. So yeah, I think you're right. I think she's going to be getting a few tens for this one.
Yeah, the technical ability is there, and also the kind of fun and performance side of it is just going to be perfect. She's going to nail it this week.
Yeah.
The rise of Fleur to the top of the leaderboard continues.
100%. And I think, as well as her, I think we're also going to see Hamza continuing to just glide at the top. After, oh my God, what an amazing routine last weekend.
Hamza is my sweet, sweet king of the leaderboard. I'm so pleased that people are getting behind him and that he's thrilling us technically. His skills are amazing. Tens, I hope to see more tens. I think, while maybe kind of celebrating BBC Nature is like a really lovely thing to do, I think the song is doing Imagine Dragons on top of the world. It's a bit blah, but yeah. Hamza and Quickstep are a match made in heaven. He's got that kind of real cheer and charm and sophistication. The top line's going to be great.
Yeah.
And I just think he's going to bring all of the skills that he's already shown to quite possibly the dance that's best suited to his personality of all of the routines you can do on Strictly.
Definitely, and you just know he's going to be like beaming the whole time, flashing out his signature smile.
The smile's coming back.
Yes, I can't wait. I think he'll be amazing. Now, unfortunately, on to, the people who aren't going to be doing so well on Saturday. Who do you think, Minnie?
I think Ellie Taylor's going to continue to struggle. I think we've spoken to her a bit about this on the series before. It's a tango. It's to the Casualty theme song. I know you have a prediction for maybe how they could open the dance, which sounds like it could be fun with JoJo.
Yes, I think, again, they're going to really ham it up. They're going to open with JoJo in like a hospital bed, and then Ellie's going to sort of revive him, and then they're going to jump into a tango.
And that's going to be about as good as it's going to get, right? Like, she's not bringing the technical ability that the judges want. I don't think it looks like she's really winning over the viewers either. I think that's a little bit of a struggle, so I think she might be at risk of bottom 2 dance-off territory.
Yeah.
Who else do we think could potentially be at risk of joining her?
Well, unfortunately, I think Tony is going to struggle this week. Like, last week was so good in that, good for him, that is.
Yes.
Because he improved, he wasn't bottom of the leaderboard for once. And everyone thought, oh wow, maybe he will actually make it quite far in the competition. However, he's taking on the cha-cha-cha this weekend, which is famously a very, very difficult dance. And yes, he's doing it to the Grand Slam theme song, which slaps. It's a great song.
Yeah, Grand Slams, it's going to be lovely, it's going to be a lot of fun, but I think giving Tony the cha-cha is sabotage, frankly, at this point. It's a shame because he just seemed to have entered into not just the spirit of it, and it wasn't just fun and frivolous anymore. Last week felt like a breakthrough technically for his dance abilities, and I think it's a shame because I just can't see him getting that straight leg and the action up into the hips. I can't see that happening for him, so I think while it's going to be a lot of fun, I think it might be down to the voters to keep him out of the dance-off. Also, I think Jade and Karen could be slightly at risk. While I think, a Victoria Wood-themed kind of super fun Camp Charleston is like right up her street in terms of personality and acting. I'm concerned that the Charleston might not be best suited to the abilities that she's shown. She does have really strong dance skills in certain areas. I don't think the kind of like quick like Charleston thing is going to be perfect for her. I think while the personality and the performance is going to be there, I'm not sure the technical skill is going to be there.
I agree. And I think, she'll be middling on the scoreboard, and that is where you get into trouble at this point in the competition.
It's dangerous if it doesn't stand out.
Exactly. Well, do you agree with us? Yes or no? Tell us on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, that's it for part 2 of Strictly Between Us. Keep watching to find out what we want to see from the future of the series.